Oh, I see him. I see him. All right, here he comes. Oh, geez. Yeah, baby. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Check that thing out. Woo! That's gonna look good in my driveway. I tell you what, though, it is a little rough. This car used to have a wrap on it, and someone has started to peel the wrap off and has just done a pretty bad job. You still got a bunch of wrap around the door handles. This intake piece still has the wrap on it, and that's probably what all this glue is on the front bumper. Yeah, this black stuff here's from the wrap. This glue's all from the wrap. Yep, and look, it's still got the wrap on these parts. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow. Okay, all right, we can deal with this. Oh, George, now tell me the truth. Did you drive it?
No.
You should have drove it.
Nah. I wouldn't.
I would have been like, I don't give a shit what my boss said. I'm driving this thing.
It'd take a rocket scientist to drive that car.
Hey, I did bring my driver's license with me today, so at least I won't go to jail. Carbon fiber looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oh my gosh, look at these brake calipers. You know, if we have to get one of those, it's not gonna be cheap.
Look how wide that tire is.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, what is the tire? The tire is a 355/25. Who the hell's ever heard of that? Hey, come here. I need you for a video. I need you for a video.
Oh, what kind of video are we doing now?
You won't believe what I got.
Oh my God,
You saw it on my screen the other day, and you were asking me, and I just kind of avoided the topic.
Holy shit.
That is what you think it is. That's the real deal, baby. And guess who ain't putting their paws on it?
Me.
No, check this thing out, man.
Oh
it's
my God.
a covered theft unit out of Florida. John, guess what you guys got to do next? And I want the color changing paint too. All right, this is gonna have to go to the wheel doctor. All right, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, nice red leather interior. I like the color of the leather. Looks like it's in decent shape. Of course, it's only got 29,000 miles on it, so it should be in good shape. You want to hear what it sounds like?
It runs.
Oh, it runs and drives. Well, this is Copart, so
Right.
I am naively thinking I'm going to get in this car and hit the button. But George said when they loaded it up that they started. So yeah, I'm expecting it to start. All right, well, let's listen to this bad boy. Check out this ignition switch. So here's how you start an Aventador. You've got a little red cover that's actually over top of the switch. So you got to lift up the cover and hit your button. Isn't that cool? I really want to look at this 730 horsepower V12, 6.5 liter V12. So let's figure out how to open the engine cover.
I'll give you the honor.
Okay, all right. Man, look at this. It's got glass engine cover.
Yeah.
They're like scoops.
Oh,
look at that bad boy. Man, it's really far forward in the car. You know, we've got 3 feet behind the engine of just playroom. The rear springs are all the way up here. How's that for crazy design? Man, that is just a thing of beauty. Look at that. I was nervous. I'm still a little nervous and giddy when you spend $206,000 on a car. Get this wrap all cleaned up.
Hey, no we ain't. Get in it and drive it.
Okay, let's go. I think that's a great idea. Let's drive it.
Yeah.
George, that's the smartest thing you've said all day. Wow. We'll see you maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe never.
That's right.
All right, so our maiden voyage was a little exciting because it was a Lamborghini Aventador, but a little disappointing at the same time. When you first turn the car on, there is an error message in the cluster that says rear steering control. So the way these cars work is they have 4-wheel steering. Your main steering, of course, is with your front tires through your steering column down to a rack and pinion unit. But the rear suspension has these electric motors, little electric gearboxes one on each side that controls a control arm that just moves the rear wheel just a little bit in and out. So it's actually four-wheel steering. One of those isn't working right, one of the two in the rear. So we didn't get to go past second gear. So it was kind of like not very exciting. We got to get this thing working right.
But you could feel the power though, just revving it. You could feel the power.
Oh no, and it's running right. It appears to be running right. The transmission was going up and down. It just, you take it over about 10, 12 miles an hour and it just, just shuts off on you. John's over here from the body shop. Real quick, we want to see how this glue is going to come off. So we've got, what's that, lacquer thinner?
No, this is an actual glue remover.
Oh, look at that, look at that. So it is coming off. It's gonna take some elbow grease, but it's coming off. There's still some more wrap on it that we're gonna have to get off. There's a little something going on here with the bumpers. The hood's a little over top of the bumper. The fender's not quite lined up with the bumper there, so I don't know, maybe we'll tear into all that. Maybe we'll just let that dead dog lie. I don't know. I don't know that we're really gonna know much until I get this thing up to about 200 miles an hour. All right, so overall, pretty excited about the car. Tomorrow or Monday, we'll get it in the shop and figure out what's going on with that steering.
Sounds good. It's starting to rain, boys. I'm out of here.
Okay, so the adventure begins on another rebuild. Okay, so we got the car over here in the Florence sales lot because we wanted to just get it out of the weather, and we started looking at these imperfections in the paint and trying to figure out kind of what's going on. So let me show you what we've discovered. See all of this plastic here? It's protective vinyl coating. This car is actually completely covered with this. From nose to tail, the whole thing. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. On this front bumper, for example, when they took the black vinyl wrap off, they also peeled off some of the protective vinyl wrap. And that's why we've got these lines right here that had us scratching our heads like, was the clear coat peeling off? No. Let me show you. See this? That is a protective vinyl wrap. So, not sure if it came from the factory like that or if the previous owner had the whole car completely protected with this stuff, but you can't do paint work with the wrap on the car. So we've got to finish getting all the black vinyl wrap off, like I showed you earlier, and we've got to completely take all of this protective vinyl wrap off the entire car. By the end of the next couple days, we'll have a whole pile of all this wrap from getting it off. So a lot has happened in a short period of time. Now we finally got the car set up where we can start doing some work to it. But in the meantime, Dick here has been doing a little research. He's been looking out for me. Tell me what you found.
So this car is one of one. It was ordered with $78,000 worth of upgrades. It has the carbon upgrade. That's $21,000. All carbon fiber. So this whole car underneath is carbon fiber.
Wow.
So to go with the upgrades, since we have the door up, the red with the contrast stitching is also an upgrade. That was an extra $1,000 for the color change. Premium sound system was $4,200. The steering, the tires, the light system, all told it was $77,970 worth of upgrades.
Gosh.
On top of the sticker price. Then we go with It's a Roadster. They did 250 of these. Yeah.
So what's so special about a Roadster?
Because the top comes off.
Oh yeah.
So instead of having the complete body where this would be the same paint all the way up, these actually come off and they store in the front. In the trunk. Yeah, there's locking mechanisms on either side. They come apart like T-tops.
So how much did that Roadster option cost?
So the Roadster option, you came with the car, but there's upgrades like this. Top is $11,000.
I gotta feel that $300,000, $400,000 wind through my hair.
Well, I don't have any hair left, but I'll come along also.
We gotta be really careful when we go put it on the lift because we don't want to damage any of that carbon fiber on it. But We got to figure out what's going on with the mechanical side so we can actually drive it. Time to move on. Let's get this thing going.
I can't wait.
All right, so we got it in the shop. We're trying to figure out why we've got this error message in the cluster about the rear steering being locked, which is not letting the car go over 10 miles an hour. Joe has got the Altel device here. We're getting ready to hook up to the car, pull the codes, and see what's going on. So let's see what we can find. Hopefully, it's not gonna cost me an arm and a leg. So while he's pulling the codes, let me show you something. We had to order a special Torx bit just to get the lug nuts off of this car. It takes a T80 Torx. So we just got one in. We're gonna take 3 of the 4 wheels off because we're gonna take them to the wheel doctor and get them reconditioned. So now that we have the right tool, we can get in here, get these wheels off, get them to the wheel doctor.
In the brakes, we have one for the rear wheel drive control module. Power steering control unit, coding invalid. Gonna be in the control module, not in the steering component.
So you got a communication error with it, and you've got, what was the other one, a calibration, is that what you said?
Missing, it's not calibrated to the car.
Okay, so we want to get the car up in the air, look at the motor, see.
Yeah, pull the wheels off and see what's going on down there.
Yeah. You want Richard to pull the wheels off?
Yeah.
Richard! I need your help. We got to get the wheels off this Aventador. But we particularly need this driver's side rear wheel off because we've got a air coming out of that steering gearbox back there. If you need me to flex my muscles for you, I usually look pretty good on camera.
I said you left them in your other shirt.
What? What the hell is he talking about? Oh, you're implying that they're like fake plastic muscles? I see. Okay, geez, wow. Actually, no, they're real. Now that is a serious tire. Holy moly, you ever seen anything like that? Damn. Yeah, this wheel is pretty bad. All down here, through up in here. This is the really bad one. So we'll get them set off here to the side, load them up here in a little bit. Look at the difference between those 2 tires. The size.
Clearly almost 2 of them. Almost.
Yeah, it's almost 2. Not only that, the rear tire is taller. Let's see if we can find something going on with this wiring back here. Maybe we'll get lucky and there's just a cut wire.
That's wild. That's one wire splitting out. Just look up in there, splitting out into 3 wires.
So we need to follow those 3 wires and see where they go.
Yep.
It looks good here. I don't see any corrosion on the motor itself. You know, if I saw like rust on it, I'd be like, okay, let's just rebuild the motor.
You're gonna have to find the module.
So what Joe was just pointing out is he wants to find the module because the communication error that he was getting out of the scanner was with the module, it wasn't with the motor itself. I'm curious too because you never know.
There's a ground and a power.
Well, the ground looks good. There's no water getting inside of these things at all. Double gaskets on it, really. You want to find the steering module, just to inspect the wires?
To inspect the module and the wires.
Yeah. Yeah, because maybe it's got a burned circuit board or something there. All right, well, let's get this thing back down on the ground then. Okay, so it wouldn't let us communicate with Lamborghini. It wanted us to wait for 10 minutes. So it's been more than 10 minutes. Joe's gonna try to communicate again and see what we got.
It's not letting me in yet. It's not gonna let me do anything.
All right, so we're getting a challenge with trying to get through the security feature on the Altel device so that we can actually upload and download data from Lamborghini. So we're gonna give him a little time to see if he can get that figured out. So the steering problem. This is kind of a booger in our butt here because we're not getting very far. We've tried hooking up the computer, we're running into that security issue. But what we do know is this. We can check the resistance on the left side driver's side motor versus the right side passenger side motor and see if they're the same. If they're the same, it's a pretty good sign. If they pass that test, then we're gonna add some voltage to the actual motor, see if it turns. If it's got the same resistance and it's working, then we know, all right, we can probably take our attention onto the control module that runs that system. So that's what we're gonna do now. Joe's getting set up so we can double check the resistance and put some power to it and just see if this thing actually works. If it doesn't work, probably best case scenario, we send it off, have it rebuilt. Those are the wires to the electric motor on the gearbox, right?
Right.
All right, so you're gonna add some power to it.
Right. See how
Oh boy.
Okay.
See if this motor will turn. Hold that wire.
Oh, great. The famous last words. Just hold that wire.
Touch that terminal in there.
It's sparking.
Sparking.
Oh yeah.
So nothing's happening.
Yep, nothing's happening.
Let's go see if we can make that motor work. And
I'm on it.
nothing. So we can't make this motor won't work either. Sure we don't have a problem with both motors?
It seems like that didn't really solve our problem though, because
Right.
we know there's no shorts, that's good, but then we put voltage to it and they don't work.
Right. I think both motors have problems.
So we take the gearbox off,
Yeah, you
then take the motor off the gearbox and send the motors out
you
to get
take this bolt off right here to unhook the arm.
Yeah.
And then you can take this bolt
Yeah, the
off
mounting bolt, sure.
and that's it. It'll come right off.
All right, well, as much as I don't like it, sounds like we're tearing apart the rear end on this Aventador and rebuilding us a couple Lambo motors.
They're off now.
Fix them.
Can you take them apart? I will.
I'll take them apart.
I'm gonna take them apart. This is a bad idea,
Now you
guys.
screwed it all up.
I'm putting it back.
Thank you. Oh, snap.
What'd you do?
It's belt driven. It's melted the thing.
There's
There it
the
is.
problem.
There's the problem.
It's melted that right off of there.
But don't they have them tabs? Don't them unlock and lock in?
Yeah, right there, but
Oh, not on that side. Oh, that
but
sucks.
that's what the problem is.
Yeah, it's direct.
We need a new ribbon.
So Danny just grabbed me, said he's got some bad news, so let's go see what he's talking about.
The motor looks fine, but this ribbon is broken. Well, that's our problem right there.
I mean, that's very encouraging. And it's on the driver's side, which was the side where we were getting the error. I mean, the downside is that just cost us $2,500, but
That is what it is,
all right, well, the mystery has been solved. They've figured out what's going on and why we're getting this error message. Driver's side steering gearbox, the motor has a wire to it, is a ribbon wire, and it's broken off the control board. Here's the circuit board on the motor. The ribbon comes off and goes to the motor, and it's torn. So that's never going to work. That's not something we can send to our rebuilder and have repaired because the wire is actually broken in half. So, but good stuff. At least we have a direction. We know what to do. So, I'm going to go get on the phone and spend some money. So you got it all wrapped up, huh? Motors are on there and plugged in.
Ready to go. Need some wheels.
Yeah, we need some wheels. Need to get the wheels back from the wheel doctor. We also need to turn the ignition on and just see what happens. See if that error message is still there. Do I do that or do I get Joe? I mean, I'm not a very patient person. Obviously, I can't go putting it in drive or reverse or anything. The moment of truth. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is the Ibada Ubada Abada prayer, where you just hope and wish. Rear steering system locked. Well, it's definitely still got the code. All right, here's what I think we do. We bring over the scanner and we clear the codes out. So I'm gonna get Joe and get his opinion. So I'm wondering, the code is still in there. I turned the ignition on. I'm wondering if I should disconnect the battery and let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes.
Code? No,
Or
we'll
just
have
get
to
the
clear it.
scanner and clear the code.
See if it moves.
You don't want to clear the codes out?
No.
Fire this thing up and let's see if you turn the steering wheel, if the rear gearbox is activated. All right, go ahead and turn it. Sail it! This rear steering is still locked. It's not moving.
Okay, I'll be over there in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Well, the drama continues. So, the moment of truth has arrived with the Aventador. We got the gearbox in and got all the wheels back from the wheel doctor. They are looking sharp. So we've got the car moved over here where we've got a desktop computer that has a more robust software on it. And we are hoping it will be able to communicate to the point where it can actually get in there and recalibrate and sync up that steering gearbox. So Joe's gonna get on it. Let's see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Just when we think we got it figured out, another roadblock. Our programmer will not let us do it. For some reason, it's grayed out in the options menu, so we don't have access to that feature. However, I do know just the guy, Andy, over at 11 Motorsports. He is the Lamborghini guru here in Cincinnati. If anybody can do it, I know it's him. So we're going to get it loaded up, get it over there, and let him take a crack at it. She's back, and it's working. Life is good. The guys at 11 Motorsports really hooked us up. They got this steering gear programmed. The key was they had to get it to sync up to the other side. Once the two of them were communicating right, then they were able to get that one to program, and it's all working good. But it's still dropping out of gear. You get up to about 10 miles an hour, and it just drops out of gear. This has got a manual transmission that's automatically shifted. It's kind of a complicated setup, so we need to get it off, get it in the shop, and see what's going on. We checked it out a little bit, got it up on the lift, and checked the e-gear fluid and checked the transmission fluid, and they were contaminated. So the way this car works is you got your V12 engine back here. In front of that, you have a manual transmission, and then bolted to the front of that, you have an e-gear, which is essentially a hydraulic pump with an electric motor and a bunch of solenoids that changes the gears in the manual transmission for you. That e-gear should have green fluid in it, and it was low. The manual gearbox has an orangish red fluid in it, and it was overfilled and had a green hue to it. So we know we've got fluid transfer going to the transmission. Why? We don't know. There's a gasket in there, there's some seals in there, there's a shim plate in there. So the debate is, our friends down at High Tech Racing in Texas can get us a completely rebuilt e-gear for 12 grand. Or, I found on eBay a used transmission with the e-gear assembly for only $12,500. And then I get the whole thing. So, I don't know, I'm kind of up in the air on this one, not sure what we're gonna do next. I guess you're gonna have to stay tuned to find out.